Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show. Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball.
At the plate, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Let's go, kid.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what? Dan, I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Herrera will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. On to first, the double play. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got to...
3! 4-4, take the base. 3! 3! There you go.
Striding into the box, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He drew a walk his first time up.
Come on now, one time. Let it fly.
He'll step out for a moment here, maybe to give his guy a chance to catch his breath in the dugout for a moment.
Hey, get a good one.
First offering on its way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hey, get a good
The
one
windup
there, huh?
and the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Come on, big guy, get a pitch.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kermit Yellow Horse comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, one time right now. Let's go right here.
All right, come on now. Let
Hoping
it
to
fly.
keep it tied. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away.
Big guy, good spot.
Comes set. The 0-1. 1-1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Cards strand a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
You say you're trying to reach the sky. You can do it. All it takes is time, baby.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Yellow Horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Play ball. That hit him. First base. He's out.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Kermit Yellow Horse, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Here we go. Find your pitch right here. Find it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he lays off there 1-0. Two balls and a strike.
I see you working. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
2-2. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 36, John.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Yellow Horse. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Fine work there from the St. Louis bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Performance kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sean Gilmartin claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had
Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Yellow Horse coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Play ball. He's out. That's ball 4. You're out.
So striding forward now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning.
Hernandez is there, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, Dero, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over .350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Sharp
All right,
ground
hang
ball
on,
to
hang
third.
on. Right here, right here.
And he knocks it down. A throw to the plate. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's the 2-2.
Right
Drilled down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's safe. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Play ball. Three. Out.
Ready for another chance? Kermit, yellow horse, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. 3 out. 3 out. 3 out.
Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning.
No outs.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Let's play ball.
So stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yellow Horse is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready once again, Micah Welch.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Digging in to try it again, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, like your can up there, huh?
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, one time, right now.
It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2
Hey,
strikes.
come on now.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Play ball. 3. Yeah.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. TJ
Hey, no one
Cisneros. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the
Come on,
bats.
guys.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Heading out towards shallow right. Yellow Horse is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Play ball. 3.
Striding in once again, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch
We're in the
up there.
7th
Come
inning
on
now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Play ball. Full 4. Take the base. Out. Got it. 3.
Digging in, TJ Cisneros. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit in the air to right field. Yellow Horse sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out.
Play ball. 3.
Riding in, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit back up the middle. Crawford has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Edelbray Ramos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Thomas Lustig records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon, first victorious Phillies, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.